You know, I was asleep. You ever hear the Geneva Convention? I got frights.
Yeah, I don't remember asking.
Did you get anywhere with the recon?
I'm still trying to build a workaround to grab a feed. Just give me 2 minutes. Sorry to interrupt. The President's office confirms 3 DevGru teams are prepped and standing by.
Thanks, Ollie. Make sure they're ready on our go. You guys have any updates on that potential 4th location?
We're just completing the trace now. Looks like the transfer came from Mirwawa, eastern Iraq.
Grim, I'm not getting any images
It's
of...
okay, I've got it. You can just pull Onyx satellite time from the NRO. Looks like the largest of the 4 camps we've found. Heavily fortified.
Oh, great.
Listen up. Our best bet for Coben's buyer is Marawa. I want to be on the ground an hour ago. Charlie, track the satellite feed, map every weapon, vehicle, and man in that camp. There's a kid with a cap gun. I want to know about it.
Will do.
Briggs, prep a drone for Overwatch.
On it.
Grim, coordinate with DevGru. We're gonna have to hit the other sites when we move on Marawa.
We don't have enough time to prep, Sam.
I didn't ask.
I need to be on the ground as soon as we're over the camp.
Not that anyone asked me, but, these guys are scary motherfuckers, right? If you want them dead so bad, why don't you just nuke the place from orbit?
That's right. Nobody asked you. Need information, not a body count.
Get him out of here. Let's move.
I'm just trying to... Okay.
Parachute deployed. Briggs, can you hit the hostiles with no witnesses? Clearing your approach. Keep down. Target eliminated. Keep down. Keep going. I got him.
Clean as hell.
You're clear.
Grim, I'm on the ground moving in.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Splinter Cell Blacklist, and today we are in Eastern Iraq, or Wawa. And today it's a very linear mission, but I hope you guys will still enjoy either way. So let's get into it. After parachuting down into the river, we're going to head upstream, and we don't really have to worry about any enemies, so we can kind of just sprint up there. But once we get past this bridge, we do have to worry a little bit, but not so much, as there are some enemies in the area, and if we get seen, it's an instant fail. But the best way right now I'm going to show is just to kind of go up these stairs, take the second pair, but instead of going left up to the other pair, we're going to stay right and climb up here, up to this wall. Then you want to go stay right, and then we'll see like this little gate that we'll climb over, and then what we want to do is we'll kind of go up these pairs stairs, and then go into this room, kind of being stealthy, making sure we aren't seen. Then we're going to stay right, and luckily for us, we could see like a broken wall, so we'll climb up there, and it's an easy way in. So I'll let Charlie take over, even though he got shot in the last episode, but we don't really have to worry up here, we just have to keep going, and then take cover by this door.
Hey, Sam, it looks like you're in a sweet spot to launch the tri-loader.
Alright, Charlie, I'll do it right now.
Deploying now.
Okay, Sam. Get the tri-loader in a little closer and we can do a clean voice match.
Yeah, I copy.
That's it. Streaming audio now. Just keep it going. Looking for a match. Not good enough. What do you mean it's not good enough? Oh, shit. So, Sam, I hear facial recognition is way more reliable.
Guess I gotta do everything. So I'm gonna climb up the wall instead of going through the front door, as it's stealthier, and scale the side of the building. Now I was gonna go to the balcony, but unfortunately a guy goes there. So fortunately we'll have to go down the stairs and grab a mark and execute for what I want to plan to do later. So I'm gonna take him up the stairs and hide his body, and then we're gonna get into position to actually get the mark and execute off. Hey man, please let me go. I won't tell anyone. I got kids. Yeah, I didn't ask. But after that, we're going to climb up through this left window and go down into the balcony. I would have done this before, but now we actually have a position to do our mark and execute. And so what we'll do is we'll take cover here, and then we'll set up our marks. Then once we do that, we'll jump over here and actually commit. Hey, guys, did someone invite a buddy? No, we're not allowed to do that. Who the hell? Stevie, what happened? Now we'll head to the door, turn on our thermal vision, and wait for the perfect moment. You know, thinking about it, I haven't heard about the guys in a while. And just to make sure. After that, we're free to walk through and go to the objective.
Coleman sends his regards.
Hey, just hang on a second. Stop! Oh, you asshole. I'm MI6.
That's not going to stop me from getting my information.
Three years, deep cover, and you just fucking wasted it!
What's your activation key?
757 Bravo Victor 9, Oscar 98. For fuck's sakes, I think you broke it.
Grim, did you get that?
Got it, Sam.
All right, who's pulling the strings? CIA.
It's an outdated clearance. Get me a retinal scan.
I want to talk to the man in charge. Come on, let's go.
You're talking to him.
What the hell are you doing? Huh?
His name is Jadid Haidos. He was MI6, not anymore. He was burned 5 years ago when they made him as a double agent.
No more games, Jadid. Blacklist. Talk.
Oh, you goddamn Americans. Always playing cowboy.
Quit stalling.
You're too late.
Sam, they're sending a large data transfer from the compound above you.
What are you planning?
Oh, we're past planning. We're on to execution. If you're here, mate, I'm already dead.
Damn.
Shit.
What the hell just happened, Sam?
He shot himself.
Holy shit.
The data is outgoing from a communications hub in the upper village. Look for a large satellite array.
On my way. After a little interrogation, we're going to go down this hole and kind of just follow it all the way through, as it's a pretty linear path and we don't have to worry about any enemies. So you can kind of just take your time with it, or if you really want to, sprint through it like I do.
I'm under the bridge leading to the village.
Sam, I'm seeing movement above you.
Thanks, Grim. I'll take care of him. Once we're out from the other side of the bridge, we'll check to make sure we're clear that nobody sees us, and then we'll climb up into the building that's on our left. The current plan is to take cover by this doorway, mark and execute, and then we're going to run to the other side and climb up the window. After that, we're going to make sure it's clear, then go and take cover behind this desk and take out the nearby guard to get our mark and execute. After we do that, we're going to mark the guard that's by the bridge, and then we're going to take cover by the trunk of the truck. Once we do that, we're going to take out our assault rifle, and then we're going to get into a position because he's going to be busy with the dead body and snipe him in the face. Oh my god, guys. Muhammad's dead. I need help. Oh my god. Azahar died. It must be coming from that truck. I'm gonna go check it out alone and hopefully nothing bad happens to me. I got you now. Well, 2 idiots down and we have at least 1 more guy left to go. So we're gonna go over and adjust and get behind some more cover. That way we can actually shoot him in the head because he's kinda oblivious to everything. Now that the outside is clear, we actually have free access to go into the mine or the tunnel. But you want to be careful from going in there, as there is one guy that's for some reason holding up in a cave thinking that he's Tony Stark. So you want to sneak up on him and just take him out however you like. Please don't kill me. I love America just like you. I just want to be there. Please. Don't worry, I'll give you your 40 virgins. After that, we're free to go through the tunnel as we please. So once we get up there, we have to be careful as there is a dog up here and it will immediately smell us for some reason because we're sneaky. Now I don't have to kill the dog, but it is better if we do this stealthily, so I have to kill him and then we're going to hop over this little wall. Once we're over, we have to immediately get behind cover so we aren't seen. Luckily, there's an HVT heading towards us, so what we'll do is we'll grab the HVT and then pop the other guy in the head. After that, you want to bag and tag, and then we're going to keep going straight until we reach a little fork in the road. Then we're going to keep right because we know that the enemies are on high alert because they're most likely going to find the bodies of the dog and the guy that we shot earlier. But luckily, like once again, we have an oblivious guard that we can easily take advantage even though we don't need an execute. Now to just make sure it's safe, I'm going to flick on my thermal vision, and luckily it seems like we have 3 enemies left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark all of them, and then bring out my assault rifle and get to a good spot to where I can actually get a shot off for these 3. Man, who the hell kills a dog and their trainer, man? Come on. Oh my... And with that, we have officially cleared this area, and we are free to go towards our objective, which is down like a little mine shaft. But before we go any further, let's check up on Grim.
Any update on the teams from the other sites?
No. Likely they've blacked out communications for the duration of the op.
Maybe. But well, I guess we'll have to find out once we get to our objective. So we'll keep going forward. What the hell did I say? Anyway, so we get to this little alleyway or whatever you want to call it, which fortunately has no enemies, so we can take our time and listen to the conversation.
Must have sent the local villagers packing a long time ago.
You think any of these guys were in on Blacklist Zero?
I didn't hear Farsi and Guam.
Engineers are borderless. Could have been anyone here.
True. We won't find out till we get to where we need to go.
Sam, there's only a few hostiles out there. Looks like the rest fell back to a defensive position.
So they're guarding something. That means I'm getting close.
So let's climb up into this little hole, whatever it is, go right and take cover. There are about 6 or 7 guards. I know I'm cringe, but we don't have a mark and execute, so we'll take out these 2 guards nearby. Once we do that, we'll move up and take cover by this little barrel with some sandbags. We'll take out this guy inspecting his gun, and then once we do that, we'll go left and climb up on this building because no one checks up here and it is pretty safe. Now, killing all those people have drawn 2 people to come and look at the chaos and come looking for us. So we are a little bit exposed to the guys on the top, so it is more reason to use our mark and execute on the 2 guys on the balcony, like this. After that, we'll come over and do something cool on the 2 guys below. Now you see me, now you don't. Now, just to make sure that we are clear, I'll do a thermal scan real quick, and since we are clear, we're free to go down this hole or whatever you want to call it. But before we go any further, let's check in with Charlie.
I'm right on top of the communications hub. Charlie, data's still coming out of there.
Still streaming. It's got some crazy-ass encryption going on. It'll take me at least 5-10 minutes to know what they're sending out.
We can't wait. This is it. Briggs, get the chopper off the ground.
On my way. Just a few minutes out.
So it appears the building has been hit by a drone strike or something, so we can't really use the doors. So we'll have to go in the other way. So we'll hang off the ledge and go until we can find a window that we can come through. As we come through the window, we'll look left and see some scaffolding that has fell, covering the entrance. Luckily, we can crouch under, and we can see a door, which seems to be where the source is coming from. So let's figure it out.
What are you seeing?
Looks like a kill room. They executed a soldier. Miguel Garcia, 36th Wing.
He's from LA. 23 years old, went MIA during the attack on Guam.
Why kill a kid?
They taped it.
Jesus, that's the data they're sending.
Let's shut it down. They're still recording. Trace it. They left a tablet behind.
Don't be afraid. I know why you're here. Believe it or not, I once walked in your shoes before I fought for a world. I fought for a nation. I was raised to believe that one man could change the future. Do you believe that? I do. And I think that you could be that man. You could change the world by becoming an example.
No.
I wasn't talking to him, my friend. I was talking to you.
Why leave us a warning?
It's not a warning, it's a message. Engineers are waiting for someone.
Charlie, where's that trace?
I'm still working on it.
Sam, are you engaging the drone?
No.
Someone's hacking it.
That's why Jadid was stalling. It's a trap. Get out of there now.
OMG.
I'm okay.
Alright, we should get the hell out.
Briggs, I need that chopper now.
LZs are too hot. We can't put her down. Sam, more missiles incoming.
I'm using the hook.
5 seconds. Hurry up, Sam. 3, 2, 1, now!
Pull whatever data you can off this now.
I'm on it.
Move the chopper. We'll repair it on board to save time.
Sam.
Engineers were 2 steps ahead of us. Our only lead on the blacklist and all we got was a message.
Briggs already grilled Coben about his intel.
Cohen is too stupid to set that trap. Too smart to risk his own life sending us into it.
Agreed. His intel was supported by other sources. The engineers left out a breadcrumb trail of false information.
Sent us running into a minefield.
Let's hope the DevGru teams found something.
They should be back by now.
Charlie's following up. Charlie?
Charlie.
The other teams. All of the camps were traps. You're the only one that made it out alive.
The engineers knew the government would disavow the operation. That's why they recorded it.
They just released the footage online.
Sam, we pulled an ID off the hardware you got on the ground. We know who's running the engineers.
That was fast.
It was easy. Too easy. Almost like they wanted us to find out who he was.
Sign of confidence, he's taunting us. Now we have our target. Majid Sadiq.
Ex-MI6 agent.
That's how he knew what everyone would look for after Guam.
And how to force feed it to them.
Madam President.
Glad you're still with us, Mr. Fisher.
I'm sorry for your loss. We know who we're after.
Majid Sadiq, the man behind the engineers. We'll forward our analysis to your office.
Good work. Does this get us anywhere with American consumption?
Not directly, no. But I pulled the new data from your office. Your people are highlighting Dallas as another possible target?
Yes, and Homeland Security's already spread thin, covering 5 other cities. Our best shot at protecting Dallas is to send 4th Echelon in to head off any attack before it happens. Can you make it in time?
Consider it done.
We'll stop them.